We simply need to talk about Overqwil, a swift swim Pokemon that you rarely ever see, but this past weekend at the North American International Championships, guess who came in the top 8? It's Overqwil. And you might think, why Overqwil? It doesn't seem that great, but it is an incredible partner to Kyogre in the fact that it threatens Rillabooms, it threatens Amoonguses, and has a great matchup into both Calyrexes. This Pokemon's a menace, and I built the team that features Choice Band Overqwil on top of that. We're going to be hitting things hard and fast with the pufferfish. If you're excited, like, comment, subscribe, PokePaste, full team breakdown, and the rental code in the description as always. And let's hop into some battles here, shall we? Immediately up against an opposing rain team, which bodes well for Overqwil, though Overqwil doesn't have an incredible amount, at least mine, for the Zacian. In the rain, with the water, I mean, we can crush things with liquidation. And we can hit that thing really hard and fast. I just got to make sure I get my Tailwind up. Tornadus definitely comes to this game. I also might want to taunt the Pelipper. There's a lot of stuff that could be very advantageous for me there. And so, honestly, I think I'm already dedicated to bringing the 4 that I typically bring with this team. So it's a nice introduction for you. We're going with Torn Dog and Big Caesar. Then we got Quilliam and Taco Cat in the back. These 4 are a really, really solid. They just cover each other a lot. Typing-wise, it's really nice for Qwilfish's longevity to be able to get the Tailwind up immediately and then have Rain, but then also have a Rain Dance option so that you keep it fast even after Tailwind goes away. And Farigiraf is just such a massive boon to this team for the fact that you can just stop Thunderclaps, you can stop Grassy Glides. There's a lot. And they're going to lead with these. Interesting. I'm thinking I'm going to Tera right away with Kyogre because I want to kind of get some damage out, but I don't want to get hit by a... Electro Shot immediately. So we'll just grass Tera right quick. There's that wide guard. But I wasn't born yesterday. All right? Hold this lightning bolt. Down goes the Pelipper. I'm talking a lot of smack talk about how Overqwil made top 8. Pelipper won the whole dang thing. And they went for Tornadus, which means that I did not need to Tera, unfortunately. Because now they'll just switch their target. We can go into Overqwil now, though, and I think I'm just going to double into the Archaludon. I mean, their Urshifu could come out here. That could be annoying, but Overqwil will still move first. They had an Urshifu, right? That nice shiny Overqwil. I think I actually prefer Overqwil's original coloration. Oh, interesting. That's very interesting. I'm a little bit shocked by that, actually. I could just Throat Chop plus Water Spout, and there's nothing they can really do to stop this. And that gets me the most amount of damage into the Archaludon. They did not protect the Archaludon here. Come on. Come on, Overqwil. You gotta know that I'm seeing the Archaludon as the bigger threat here, right? To protect the, I mean, that might be evidence their assault vest or something. If they didn't have protect, but in my mind, it's like I'm attacking that +1 Archaludon every day. I could swap out Overqwil. How many turns of rain are left? 3. I could swap out Overqwil here to be able to switch my moves. I think I like that. Yeah, and let's do that. We should just drop Lando here, and Lando's probably not packing Focus Sash, though they have not Terra'd yet, so that's the biggest thing that is probably hiding somewhere here. Poison Tera. They probably don't even get saved by this. I think it would have to be Grass Tera to be able to live this. Zacian's going to take it too. Come on. There was a crit there into something. I didn't catch which one it was, but I don't think that that mattered. I think that they had to try to protect and stall out Tailwind. I assumed something was protecting, if not a double. But if you want to just give me the game, well, I'll take that too. I will say that, like, you know, I try to use weird Pokemon. I try to use weird strats. Overqwil obviously grabbed my attention for placing so high at this most recent tournament. In my practice battles, this team has felt like the most comfortable out of probably the last dozen or so teams that I've made. To the point where I'm like, okay, like, it is a standard Kyogre team. And when I record the video, I'll try to bring Overqwil every time. But, like, it kind of does feel like you have an answer to everything with this team. And it's fun that the Overqwil on my team, I don't know exactly what, I think it was Henry. Yeah, Henry Rich was who placed so high with it. There were other people using Overqwil too, by the way, who didn't place as high as top 8. I don't know how many were choice banded, though. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. Good game to my opponent. All right, that's looking like a Switch team, but they don't have Tailwind. They do have the Ogerpon, though. Let's see if we can't get Overqwil to do... Overqwil came to the last game. It did a little bit. But I want a game where Overqwil really crushes stuff. We can't Prankster taunt anything here. But we can try to hit something hard. I can also Imprison. That's the way to go. I think I go Farigiraf and maybe just Overqwil out of the gate. Is that what you do? Maybe. Because it gives me the option to switch in Kyogre hard and kind of just get the rain going. But I might not need Tornadus here because I know that I can't taunt. Prankster taunt with when they have Psychic Terrain up. Like, I might just rather have Rillaboom. And even if they do get Trick Room up, then I'd rather have the Fake Out than just like a Tornadus with no Protect. Looks like they're just going to go with Follow Me. I kind of want to hit the Imprison, and I'm going to Gunk Shot into the Calyrex. This might get redirected. They're just going to Protect. Okay, fair. And they cudgel my poor Overqwil. I might live another Ivy Cudgel if I go for the Water Tera. I'm kind of tempted to do so. Because then I might be able to live it, take out the... I think they're going to switch out their Cali. But they could just Glacial Lance me. Like, that would not be hard for them to click. This is kind of weird. I'm going to go actually into the Kali again. They can't double protect it, right? So either they're going to switch out, which I think already would have happened here, right? Look at that mean mug. This is like me trying to make. Oh, they actually cudgeled into Farigiraf. Well, we'll resist a Glacial Lance here too, by the way. That's some good damage. No poison. Nice little hyper voice there. Can I live a Glacial Lance? Is there any chance of this? Let's go, Overqwil. Come on. Not how I thought that turn was going to play out. I thought I was trying to resist and live another Ivy Cudgel and that the Kali would switch out. But I'm not mad about how that went. All right, so all we got to do here is we got to hit a gunk shot. Okay. I think I can just Thunder into that slot. Do I Thunder in case the Ogerpon gets to hit me? It's hard to say. If I hit the gunk shot, then I'm going to kill it. But it's if I hit the gunk shot. I think I'm going to Thunder into that slot and gunk shot into it. If they just Spiky Shield and Glacial Lance. They're going to Tera Water so that they hopefully don't die to the gunk shot. I'm telling you right now, gang, this is going to hit hard. This is Adamant Choice Banded gunk shot. This might take a little bit more to live than... They just protect the Kali. That's what I thought also might be a possibility here, is that they just protect the Kali. We hit the gunk shot. It drops it. This is the game I wanted. This is exactly what I'm talking about, dude. Come on, Qwilfish. Qwilfish. Overqwil. Whatever you're called. Have I been saying Qwilfish? Oops. I now Water Spout and just finish the gunk shot into the Indeedee here. It'll be very difficult for my opponent to win this. Money. Almost one-shotted that too. And the poison. Insult to injury. Another pretty straightforward. I mean, not as straightforward, right? Like, I had to Water Tera. What I'll say here is this. My desire to, like, force Overqwil to work is what made me... I would have definitely thought twice, thrice, quadrice about Tera-ing a Pokemon so low in HP if I wasn't trying to make Overqwil work so hard. There's no shot that that thing's faster than me, right? I don't think so. Oh, I got this. I got this. I'm like double guessing myself. I'm like, oh, should I switch around the thing? But Rillaboom's my Pokemon in the back. This thing's done. But yeah, me like doing the YouTuber thing of like trying to make sure that I get good footage of Overqwil doing its thing is what made me Tera it so low. And that's ultimately what won me the game. Obviously, there's like definitely a shot that I still win this game if Overqwil does go down. To that Glacial Lance, right? Because... you know, the Kali was still pretty low at that point, and there was still definitely a ton of stuff that could have gone down. But once the Overqwil got going, and the fact that they didn't have anything to really take a gunk shot super well. Who does? Good game to my opponent. All right, another Cali Ice team that doesn't have Tailwind. They have the Urshifu. That's the only thing. Like, do I need to bring the Torn here? Torn's nice for the Amoonguss still. And I can taunt on this game because they don't have the Psychic Terrain. So in this game, I think it's advantageous to actually swap the Riluim in for Torn now. I have Cover Cloak, so I can lead with it pretty confidently. I can lead with just Big Caesar and Torn Dog confidently, I think. And then we'll bring Taco Cat and Quilliam in the back. Two commanding victories so far. Let's hope we can get another one. Making a nice short video for you all. Ooh, I do like the Monkey Dory mask. Thanks for subscribing, Strazer. Get off the screen, I'm trying to record. Urshifu led. Honestly, I can Bleak Wind, Origin Pulse. Or I could Bleak Wind, Tera Grass, Thunder into the Urshifu slot. That's the best way to do it. And the only thing I would need Tailwind to outspeed is this Urshifu moving forward. And I'm not like naive about the fact that I'm going to be able to keep my full HP with Kyogre. So let them take me if they're going to try. We move next. Urshifu goes pretty low. But they go after Torn there. Okay, so Torn's going to go down before I'm able to get like a... Oh, but wait a minute. Kyogre flinched before the Urshifu moved. Kyogre outsped Urshifu even without the Tailwind. Noted. That makes me go Farigiraf here. We Hyper Voice to get the boost to, like, the Throat Spray boost, and I can now just Water Spout. My dad is calling me. They also can't Aqua Jet me here. They're going to Tera Water to try and take this a little bit better. It still won't save you. Urshifu's going to Detect. Fine. Should still do quite a bit to the... Yep, good amount. I don't think that the Iron Hands can do anything that would knock out Kyogre here still. Manoferia. A good amount of damage. But we're still chilling. Biggest question here is, do I risk the Origin Pulse missing Urshifu? Because that's my better damage output move now. I'm going to risk it. Let's do it. Well done, Kyogre. And that's a good amount of damage there. Another Hyper Voice should do it. We're going to lose Kyogre there, but that's a pretty good outing for Kyogre, I think. I'm not mad at it. And now it's just Overqwil and Farigiraf against the world. Kyogre wasn't going to help me a ton against the Kali, typing-wise. I mean, don't get me wrong, it would have been nice to hit it pretty hard, but... I think I'm going to bank on the Hyper Voice killing here. It definitely seemed like it was going to. And based on the other Pokemon they have in the back there, it could be the Incin. I feel like we would have seen Incin already. I think that I can... 2 more turns of Rain. I could Liquidation... I'm going to Hyper Voice to bank on that hitting. I could Throat Chop for super effective damage, or I could Liquidation. Let's Throat Chop. I'm banded, right? That's some good damage. Come on. Hyper Voice next. We did not drop the Iron Hands. That's a bummer. Was it a single target Hyper Voice in that last turn? Is that why I got that wrong? Maybe. It's okay. We're still not in a terrible spot. It is the Incin. I would have swore that we would have seen that thing already. Oh, that does make things a little interesting. Because I'm locked into Throat Chop now. And I don't know that I would have done that. Okay, single target Hyper Voice now. That's good. I think that they were Assault Vest there, which means they're not Assault Vest on the Incin, so that feels good. They knock off my Farigiraf's. Throat Spray was already gone, so that's just how much that did. Ooh. All right. This is it, man. Maybe they are the non-Flare Blitz variant, which means that they won't have a great way of hitting Overqwil. Hopefully. Please be like the Safety Goggles, Utility, Will-O-Wisp, Taunt, Knockoff, Fake Out set. Oh, they knocked off. Wait, no, now I can Liquidation them. Thank you. Thank you for freeing me from this prison of my own making. That was their only attacking move. Bang. Overqwil. Again. I'm telling you, this Pokemon's actually legitimately good. It's not the kind of Pokemon that you could throw on any team. It's not a Rillaboom. It's not an Incineroar. It's not an Urshifu. It's not a Fluttermane. But on this team, it is a legitimate threat that just really assists synergistically with everything else going on. Good stuff. Good game to my opponent. And that is going to be it for today's Overqwil video. Sorry it was a little shorter today, but that is what happens when you're using an incredible Pokemon like Overqwil. Very happy to have seen that it went so far in the North American International Championships. I'm not surprised that it did. After using it today, it definitely proved itself to me. And yeah, rental code PokePace full team breakdown always in the description for you to go check out for yourself. Use the team and let me know if you do and if you enjoy it. Tuesday night 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is typically when I stream. I'd love to see you at one of those. And that's all I got for you. Except that it's not all I got for you, because there's plenty of other videos that you should check out if you haven't already. I recently used Lugia. I recently used Mewtwo. Go check out those teams if they interest you at all. Regulation G. I'm churning out fun teams, and I hope that you enjoy them. Other people seem to be doing so. So you might too.